Hi there. Lots of authors, when they're looking to publish their book, they talk about going global. And people mean different things by that. But I just suddenly thought we've had a lot of success internationally, and I haven't shared it with you guys. So I'm going to whiz through a whole bunch of books that we've received recently and some not so recently, but it might surprise you exactly how global you can go. So this past week, we had the Spanish edition arrive of one of our books that's been out, I think 5 years, at least 5 years. So you may know Goodbye, Mr. X. I don't know. Marina Pearson wrote a book about getting over your ex, not your ex, but one's ex. And for some reason, it's a really international theme. And a lot of people can relate to this. So we published the book, Panoma Press, back in, I want to say 2012, I think I'm right, 2012, 2013. And since then, we have had 4 other editions done that I know of. So I'm going to share them with you right now. Okay, the Polish edition. If you speak Polish or you know someone who does, that's the name of the book. I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but yeah, brilliant for people in Poland who want to get over their ex. The Chinese edition. I don't know what you can see. There you go. Another English edition that we licensed for Malaysia and Singapore, where they sold quite a few copies, and it's out of print at the moment. As you can see, they changed the name to suit their market. And then, as I say, this past week, we've had the Spanish edition, and we're really excited to see this. And this is with an imprint of a major global publisher. So we're excited because now this book is in, 150 countries instead of just maybe the 40 or 50 that we deal with, and all these languages to help people in their native language. So this is what's possible if you work with a publisher and you have a strategy, and don't just say, well, you know what, I'll do it myself. Self-publishing is great. Self-publishing is fantastic, and you can see it on Amazon, but you may want to do more. So here's a book, How to Keep Your Child Out of Special Education. Now, this is Dr. Anne Greenberg, who has written this book, really great book for parents who want to get involved and perhaps their child is not going to get into a special ed program, or they don't want them to. There's lots and lots of things a parent can do. So this was picked up about 18 months ago, and we had the offer from a Chinese publisher, but it took a while to get the translation done and get the book done, and we've just received it in the past few weeks. Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? Like if you compare the two, but it doesn't matter because this is what the Chinese publisher wants to put out. This is what they know is going to sell in their market, and we're really excited about it. There was a very big print run done there, and if it does as well as we think, then it'll be going back to print as well. So well done, Anne, on that. We've seen over 200 of our books become international and translation editions. I've got a handful here to show you, just to give you the flavor for it, and then I've got a message for you at the end, as you might expect from me. Do you remember this book by Marcus Di Maria? Do you remember The Wealth Workout? I know it was really, really popular, and this is the Italian edition that was done a number of years after the English edition. So we're very pleased to be involved with that. You may know, I'm sure you know, Property Magic by Simon Zucchi. This book has been done in an Indian edition that went to 7 countries, Malaysian and Singapore edition, which I have here. Is this the one? Yeah. So this, they just called it How to Buy Property. So sometimes they do change the name, but that book was able to go all over Malaysia and Singapore, and you can still find it in some places. This book, I've got the hardback here. There's also a paperback, The Act of Attraction in Business by Tamsin Gary. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you the author's picture whenever I can. And we negotiated a deal last year for the Arabic edition, and here it is. I hope you can read this. If not, is definitely Arabic, and they chose to do it in 2 different sizes. And I think that's great. That's an option. We did a paperback and a hardback, so there's 5 editions out there, plus the Kindle, plus audio. There's a lot of choice. Have I got any others here? I've got loads and loads on my shelf, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. I've been chatting for a while here. My message: if you want to explore doing more, if you want to go global, let's have a chat, because we are doing this all the time. As I say, over 200 international and translation editions so far. How do we do this? We've got a constant focus on this. We put a lot of effort and time and resources into finding these deals, negotiating these deals. I'm very, very proud of what we've done in the past 13 years. Panoma Press is a name to remember, so don't think that you have to self-publish or go with a big publishing house. Sometimes an independent publisher like Panoma, remember the name? This is our 2018 catalog, and we have the next one just about to come out for end of 2018. Speak to me. I'm always happy to have a chat about it, because you could do more. So let's explore. I'll stop making that silly rhyme. Seriously, who knows how far it can go. This year in 2018, we will have been at and been represented at 5 different international trade fairs for the book industry. We will have been at, let me get them in the right order, London Book Fair, Book Expo America, Beijing International Book Fair, Frankfurt Book Fair, and Guadalajara. We're just constantly having these conversations, and I'd love to include you and your book. Of course, we are always aiming to get more translation editions. Why not get more for Tamsin, Marina, Anne, Simon, and all the other authors who have at least 2 international editions out there? Let's see what else we can do together. I'm Mindy Gibbins-Klein. I'm co-founder and managing director of Panoma Press. And I think we can do more. So let's explore. Sorry, I said it one last time. Happy to chat with you, and I hope we can do that soon. See ya.